No, they aren't. They aren't genuine cases.
Asylum seekers.
No, I am saying they do not qualify. They should not qualify, but they are classified as asylees, as you say, and that's the whole panoply. In fact, they get more than citizens. They have housing built for them.
Undocumented citizens as a whole, because you have such strong opinions on this.
Ann Coulter goes head-to-head with Hasan Piker in a heated debate about illegal immigration, tearing apart his arguments on the asylum system. Ann Coulter calls out how the current immigration policies are being exploited, while Hasan Piker defends bypassing legal immigration pathways. Hassan Piker, often criticized for his performative takes, seems out of touch as Ann Coulter pushes for real solutions to put America first. Do you agree with Ann Coulter's tough stance on illegal immigration, or do you side with Hasan Piker's perspective? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's check it out.
Absolutely not. Also, what difference does it make whether we build a wall or not? These are legal asylum seekers coming in the caravan. It's not like these people are coming to cross the border or jump over the Mexican border. I feel like if they were trying to sneak into the country, they'd probably be doing a better job and not come in such high numbers coming in after escaping violence in their countries. And then on top of that, this notion that Ann is snuck in, they have welfare checks waiting for them at the border is also preposterous. It's proven over and over again that immigrants contribute far more than they take to the U.S. economy. And I think there was 1,436 economists from all different backgrounds that wrote an open letter to Donald Trump advising him that immigration is a net benefit. It's virtually every single economist agrees on this.
Ann?
Well, none of these are asylum cases, or they'd stop in the first country they get to. The idea of asylum is something like there's a Holocaust, there's a potato famine. No, this is how these people always live, which is why all of different countries want to come to, the biggest welfare state in the world. That is the United States, and get welfare checks. And yeah, okay, you got economists to sign a letter. Dumping poor people on America is not making us better. They are far more likely to be receiving welfare, and that's just your average illegal immigrant, and immigrant are way higher to be accepting government assistance than American.
How would they accept government assistance?
Applicants don't have to wait at all. They instantly get given food, housing, everything, but they aren't asylum cases. These aren't people fleeing one corrupt, they're trying to kill you. Otherwise, they'd get to Mexico and say, whew, home free, I'm in Mexico. No, they want to come to the biggest welfare state in the world.
Hasan Piker raises a critical point that Ann Coulter conveniently overlooks. Immigration, including asylum seeking, is often a response to dire circumstances like war, poverty, and oppression. Labeling these people as abusers of the system strips away their humanity and ignores the real reasons they're fleeing their home countries. Sure, the system may need reform, but shutting people out isn't the answer. America has always been a land of opportunity, built by immigrants, and it's hypocritical to suddenly act like the door should be closed. Hasan is right. Our focus should be on creating policies that address root causes and promote integration, not demonizing vulnerable people. What do you think? Isn't a more compassionate, inclusive approach true to America's values? Drop your thoughts below. Let's get back into it.
The American welfare state might be big in totality as far as our population goes, but it's definitely not as encompassing as plenty of other European nations. But that's besides the point. You mentioned welfare. Can you describe to me specifically how undocumented citizens take advantage of our robust welfare state?
They can't walk to Sweden. They can walk to this country.
No, but you're not answering my question.
They can also walk to Mexico, and they're not stopping there.
Okay, but you're not answering my question.
Well, you say
coming
asylum.
To the US
asylees are entitled to everything citizens are.
So now they're asylum seekers because previously you were using the perspective that they aren't asylum seekers.
No, I am saying they do not qualify. They should not qualify, but they are classified as asylees, as you say, and that's the whole panoply. In fact, they get more than citizens. They have housing built for them.
Undocumented citizens as a whole, because you have such strong opinions on this, and look, you've been doing this for longer than I've been alive, so I would love to hear your perspective on exactly how undocumented citizens take advantage of our supposedly robust welfare state.
We know they're massively collecting food stamps, health care. It is 100%
Absolutely
true.
not true. The only thing you can say is maybe they're using health care. Yeah,
okay,
the health care, as far as emergency rooms, approximately is 0.09% of the entire health care budget.
Schools, English as a second language classes. All these schools across America. Oh, sorry, there's going to be no Christmas pageant this year. We had 16 English as a second language classes.
Are you making the assumption that Latin American countries are somehow not Christian and therefore don't want Christmas?
What does this have to do with Christmas? Well, you're not following the argument.
Especially when considering the current political climate in this country. So it's not just Donald Trump that's responsible, however, it's also the media apparatus that is not holding Donald Trump accountable.
Ann?
No, I mean, all the things Trump says, when an audience laughs, it's a joke. None of this is inciting language, talking about shooting somebody on Fifth Avenue. Come on, it's a joke. Historically, political violence has come from the left, which is why a lot of people thought it.
Which is why you have the weekends, for example, instead of
anyway.
like
I'm still talking.
7-day work week. But
so it's been, back to the Weathermen, Sacco and Vanzetti, the anti-war protests. You had, of course, the attack on Steve Scalise. You have all the anti-globalists. The Seattle protests. It's just historically the Bernadine Dorn and Bill Ayers. This has historically been something that's come from the left.
So what does that have to do with what's going on right now, though, with this specific instance of violence?
This, as I was saying, and there have also been a lot of hate hoaxes. So what was surprising here is, okay, you got yourselves a Trump supporter. Also, at least half Filipino. So it looks like, a lot. Democrats thought all these immigrants coming in where political violence is way more prevalent than it is in this country. They thought, they'll always be on our side, like Sacco and Vanzetti. But some of them are going to be Trump supporters. I think we might finally get liberals to oppose the caravan by saying, they don't care about MS-13. They don't care about.
This debate between Hasan Piker and Ann Coulter brought to light critical perspectives on the deeply divisive issue of immigration. Hasan's stance on treating immigrants with humanity and addressing the root causes of illegal immigration resonated powerfully. He reminds us that immigration is not just about laws, it's about people fleeing hardship and looking for a chance at a better life. But we can't completely dismiss some points Ann Coulter raised. The need for a structured and enforceable immigration system is crucial to maintaining order and fairness. Still, where Ann falls short is in her dismissive tone toward the struggles many immigrants face. Hasan Piker shines by emphasizing compassion and advocating for systemic reforms that address these issues at their core. It's clear that America needs solutions that balance compassion with practicality. But what do you think? Is Hasan right to push for more understanding and reform? Or do you side with Coulter's emphasis on strict enforcement? Or perhaps there's a middle ground? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on this intense exchange. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more engaging discussions, and share it with someone who would enjoy this debate. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.